I had been working as an assistant director for a while. I mean, I've been working on set since I was 19 years old. And I used to take pictures. So I'd taken a lot of pictures of people behind the scenes. And it was always like something beautiful, like a project. When I started writing this film, I just knew that my opening credits is going to be portraits. I love portraiture. I tend to use it in most of my work. I'd already photographed, you know, I had references. So I knew I wanted to do portraiture, and I wanted to give a sense of a world, because, you know, people look at the film industry and they see actor, director, producer, you know, they just see a few people. They don't really know what it takes, how many people there are, how many jobs there are, and people that aren't stars, you know what I'm saying? But they are all part of this industry, and it's here, and it's human. It's not just this, like I said, faraway land. You know, it's part of you. So I wanted that kind of feel for it, and I feel very emotional about it. So I wanted to kind of translate that. And that is beautiful with portraiture, I think. You know, I used a lot of the circus metaphor in terms of design for the film, whether it was a song, whether it was this, because there is a certain sense of behind the scenes, behind the glitz, behind the glamour. I mean, you can see a girl and she's an angel, but that's the toilet she's using, you know.
ये जिंदगी भी हमें कहाँ लेके आ जाती है एक अनजानी सी चाह में.
And also, who makes the costumes that we look at, who makes this glamour, you know? So it gives you a sense of it's life. It's your life, you know, it's just play acting, you know, and there is melancholy, definitely.
ख्वाबों में कोई अरमा है पूछो दिल से अरमा क्या है मुश्किल है या वो आसान है सुन लो दिल तो ये कहता है.
So Rima shot half the opening credits and I shot half the opening credits. Rima and Alvaro Gutierrez, the DP, while we were filming, were shooting that. My DP, Carlos, the first thing I showed him after he read the script was my references for the opening credits. And he just was like, oh my God, these are gorgeous. There was also, I've forgotten his name, there's also this European photographer that shot the Hindi film industry. And there are one or two stills that I totally like, are inspired by him, I have to admit. There are two stills that, because he shot it, and there were two particular things that I remember were very clear, which is his work. I showed them to my DP, and he just fell in love, and he was like, I want to shoot this. So when we started doing the film, because we were shooting in studios, obviously the first AD was like, let's second unit start shooting the opening credits because we are in the location. And they were shooting it, and we were getting really jealous because that's all the beauty stuff. And we want to be able to shoot that. So I told Rima, you get to shoot half. The other half I'm shooting. And I'm glad I did that, because what happened was, with her half, my editor started cutting it. So when he started cutting it, he started correlating it, Anand Subaya. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my God. So then what we did was we designed the rest of the shoot to fit the rest of the credits. So it was just by chance. Like, I have opening scenes that I love, like the player, Robert Altman.
Joel Levison's office? No, I'm sorry, he's not in yet. May I take a message? Yes, Mr. Levy, I'll tell him to call.
Never say that.
Yeah, which is also Touch of Evil, Orson Welles. I mean, they're amazing opening credits. There has to be a reason to put it out there. There has to be a world you're creating. There has to be a sense to it. You can't just do it for everything. You know what I mean? Like, no. I don't respond like that. Hi, if you like this video, subscribe to Film Companion and log on to filmcompanion.in.